Hello and welcome to Promenade Française. Welcome to the place where we are doing a crazy challenge. Today is day whatever, I don't even know anymore. Day 78. Incredible. So we've been making the video every single day for 78 days. We got 12 more days to go and somehow survive this. Then, yeah, the first thing I wanted to just mention is just what does it take to learn a language? And, basically, like the easy answer is exposure. You need exposure. So, and then how do you get an appropriate level of exposure? So, either you have to have a language environment. That's what I had when I moved to China, because you basically cannot survive without learning the language. And then, so once you pick up a few basic words, then you're going to start using those words right away. So, you have a very high degree of exposure. Now, if you don't have a language environment, like for example, right now I'm living in a country that speaks Georgian, the Georgian language. It's next to Russia and Azerbaijan and Turkey and Armenia. So nobody speaks French here, which means that the only way that I'm going to learn French is if I have a challenge, something to force myself to do it, just like willpower. How how strong is your willpower? I think that my willpower is likely a little stronger than most people, just because I've learned a couple of other languages. I lived in Russia, and I understand the concept of what it takes to learn a language. Now we're slowly starting to make some small changes in the way that we're studying the language, because what I realized is, hey, maybe I should start to use AI in order to learn faster or learn better. Now, I was just watching the video. Um, what is this, lesson number 28? So I just finished watching the first half. The problem with this lesson 28 is that, let's jump into the textbook. So if we get down to lesson 28, not really sure where it is. Unit 7, 25. All right, so this is the video I was just watching, and this is lesson 28. Yes. Okay, but the thing is, like, it's just the last couple days. Okay, so this is where I stopped in the book, and it's some listening exercises. You might think that we're going a little bit too fast. I definitely think we're going too fast. But the thing is that I spend 2 hours every day practicing reading. I have a tutor, and so she reads one sentence, and then I read the same sentence again. And in the morning, we read religious text, and then in the evening, we read the news. There's a website called RFE. Let me show you what it looks like. So here it is. So, like for example, today we read this one. Les gazouilles sont affamés, qui présidera au Pologne. Yeah, so what that means is, well, you have to be careful with this, because if it creates noise, if it has any sound, there. All right, so my tutor, she says, bonjour à toutes, bonjour. Actually, we skipped that. Okay, so she said, un coup de fil, so this means a telephone call. Un coup de fil entre Donald Trump et Vladimir Poutine, les représentants de deux puissants pays que sont les États-Unis et la Russie se parlent au téléphone. L'heure actuelle pour notamment tenter de régler la guerre en Ukraine. So my tutor will read that, and then I'll repeat it, and then she'll read the next one, and then I'll repeat it, and then she'll read the next one, and I'll repeat it. So we do this. We literally do this every single day for 15 minutes straight. And then we also read this religious text. I don't know where we are right now. We passed this one. Yeah, after the Isaiah. here. Okay, so and we did this today. It was so annoying today. She had some really loud street workers that were pounding in the background, so we didn't get very much work done. Anyway, same thing. Et alors il arriva lorsqu'il eut dit ces paroles, Abinadi entendit le main et dit, le temps viendra où tous verront le salut du Seigneur, où toute nation, famille, langue et peuple verra de ses propres yeux et confessera devant Dieu que ses jugements sont justes. So, like, I mean, I have a basic idea of what this means. It says, and it came to pass that when he had said these things, Benadai it raised his hands and said, the time is coming when all will, what is this? See the salvation of the Lord, and all nations, families, I guess, I don't know, nations, people, languages, people will say properly, shall see and confess before God that his judgments are just. So you might be like, well, I'm not interested in religious content. Okay, it's fine. Like I am. So this is why I chose this book, is because this is a book that I enjoy reading anyways. So why not use my time studying French and pick some topic which I'm interested in? Also, I'm familiar with now, the thing is, when I learned Chinese, there's this old phrase that the first 50 pages is what you need to get the 90% of the vocabulary of the book. We've already passed the first 50 pages, so basically the words that I'm seeing them again and again and again and again, which is really helpful for my general cognitive ability in French, because what happens is once you understand the, like, this is a crazy verse here. Once you understand like the main words in the sentences, then it's really helpful because of all the grammar in French, like all those little tiny words that just appear, like nose and se and qui, la, pour, de, du, o, like all these little de, se, en, pas, les, ne, pas, like all these little words, and it takes a long time to really like get the feeling for what those words really mean, and then to be able to use them in sentences, it's like it's going to be a lot of work. So now I'm at the point where I can understand a lot of what I'm reading. So we do that in the morning, and then in the evening, since we're, what I noticed since I've been doing this for like 3 months now, is they kind of have the same stories. They're always talking about the same stories over and over and over again. So the first time I said Benjamin Netanyahu, I didn't know how to pronounce it, but then after you said it like 50 times, because they're always talking about the war in Gaza, they're always talking about the war in Ukraine, and then they're always talking about something that's happening with Emmanuel Macron. Then they're always bringing up something like with Congo. So a lot of the French-speaking African countries, they'll mention things that are happening in those countries. So it's interesting. It's really interesting, and this is talking about Poland, so it's kind of a new topic. All right, so I'm reading, and then now what? Now today, what did we do yesterday? I need to check my study buddy. Where is my WhatsApp? Here we are. Okay, so she sent me a message. It's lesson 30. I completely missed a lesson. I think I'm just gonna skip that because it's so hard to keep up, and then like to catch up, it's gonna be impossible.
Bonjour.
I got so many things I gotta do tomorrow. It's just insane. So I think at least this is, so we could say that. I mean, the challenge is not to watch all the videos. The challenge is to do all the exercises. So I think we did okay. We missed one video in the challenge. And now,社会杂文? What is 社会杂文? All right. Now, so now we're tilting now to the use of AI, because I think that the AI it's giving me a benefit that I didn't really expect. Because remember how we were using AI before? Basically, I was just like, hey, what's the answer? And then I just copied and pasted. I mean, not all the time, but some of the time. So yesterday, I got like a free month, so I'm using the advanced. But basically, yeah, I asked it to take on the role of a French teacher. Here, take the role of a French teacher and help me work through these exercises. So I'm just gonna like do that again. And then the last exercise, I just ran out of time. I ran out of energy, so I just said, "Give me the dang answers." So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use this prompt, and my eyes are so tired. I've been doing this, working all day, and all right. So we're gonna just upload these two exercises. I'm gonna make my click enter, and I don't know which one it's gonna ask me to do first. Hopefully, it'll say question number one. That seems like it should make sense. But I think with the AI, it just if you ask it to be a French teacher and work through the exercises, then it seems like it's better. Okay, c'est bon. Now, oh, you might not be able to see the screen. Yeah, you can't see the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna start sharing, and let me share the window. Now the issue is if I share the window, then you're not going to be able to hear the audio. Bonjour. Écoute, regardons le pénaliste. Un reportage, un article journaliste. Lequel de ces trois mots? All right, so I'm just going to read it because maybe my pronunciation is terrible, but at least, okay, it says bonjour, c'est un plaisir de vous retrouver pour continuer notre travail sur ces exercices de français. Prenons-les dans l'ordre. Okay, it's a pleasure that you retrouve. What is this? Actually, I just saw the word in the video. She just used the word. She said it doesn't mean find, but it means okay. So it actually means just it does mean to find, apparently. All right. C'est un plaisir de vous. It's a pleasure for you to find for continue our work. It's a pleasure de vous. C'est un plaisir de vous retrouve for continuing our work on these exercises in French. I don't know. What does that actually mean? You see how there's it kind of mixes up the words a little bit? It's a pleasure to welcome you back. C'est un plaisir de vous retrouver. To welcome you back. To continue. Pour continuer. Yeah, to welcome you back. C'est un plaisir de vous retrouver. Pour continuer notre travail sur exercice de français. Prenons-les dans l'ordre. Yeah, let's take them in order. L'instruction est barrer l'intrusse. Cross out the odd one out. Pour chaque ligne, vous avez une liste de mots. Vous devez trouver celle-ci, celui qui ne va pas avec les autres et expliquer pourquoi. You devez, what's devez? You should, you need to find which does not go with the others and explain why. For each time you have a list, you have a list of words. Vous avez une liste de mots. Okay, list of words. You must find the one that doesn't match the others and explain why. So I think this is interesting because it's like choosing vocabulary words that like, because, it's not terrible. It's not like super, super difficult to understand. Regardons les premières listes en portage, un article, un journaliste, un reportage. I don't know the word reportage, so this is the issue. Now, I like this exercise, though, suddenly. A report, an article, a journalist. Okay, so two of them are pieces of paper, and one of them is a human. A journaliste est une personne et de autres seulement un papier. So this is way better, right? This is like, c'est exact, très bon raisonné, une journaliste et une personne, tandis que un reportage et un article sont des types de production médiatique, souvent sur papier ou en format numérique, mais ce sont des choses, pas des personnes. L'intrus est donc un journaliste. See, this is super helpful, I think, don't you think? I'm reading, it's like, it's within like my level. There's a couple of words that I might not know, but it's good, right? A journalist is a person. Well, while, tandis que, while, a report are types of media production. Often souvent, sur, often in print or in numerical digital format, but they're things, not people. Okay. Personne et deuxième liste, une autoroute, un blessé, un accident. So a blessé, I think I saw this from my religious readings. It's like a injury or hurt. An autoroute, obviously that's like a road, an accident. So we got a road, an accident, and what is it, like an injury? An injured person. Un blessé. So we got a highway, an accident, an injured person. I don't know how to say that. So like a highway is not related to a medical emergency. It's not related to potentially in the near future becoming a medical emergency. It's way beyond my ability. Une autoroute n'est pas liée en fait qu'elle pourrait devenir une urgence médicale dans un proche. C'est une bonne intuition, une autoroute est bien intruse, votre expression intéressante pour le dire plus simplement. Un blessé, un accident sont des termes qui describes un événement, an accident, à sa conséquence directe. Okay, so I see. Une autoroute. So there's a cause and effect relationship. Voir. Next one is voir, plus voir, regarder. I don't know, plus voir. Plus voir, see, rain, and look. Ne pas, ne suis pas avec ie. Voir, si, regarder, to look at the words sont des verbes de l'action. Et ce que sont faire, pleuvoir, tu reines, tu arènes. Sur place, sur des lieux, sur Internet. Sur place. I don't know. On site, on the premises, on the Internet. Okay. So what was the word for digital? De, les deux. Les deux, I don't know how to spell de. Les deux. About, how do you say about? De, je suis. Ils ont, ils, nous sommes. How do you say to are. They are. Il, elle. D'où sont les lieux physiques et leurs traits numériques? Ils sont. C'est parfait. Sur place et sur les lieux, réfère à tous les deux et une présence physique dans un endroit spécifique sur Internet. Se passer, arriver. What is heurter? To happen, to collide, to arrive. And to happen. Two are about things coming together, and the other is more general. Deux concerne les choses qui, two are concerned with the things which se ressemblent, come together, et l'autre est plus général. Votre raison est intéressante, vous pensez. To collide et peut-être arriver, to arrive, implique que des choses se rejoignent et que se passer, to happen. C'est une façon de voir les choses. Ok. To happen or to take place. Of arriver, to happen. To collide, to strike. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Okay, the last one. Être terrifié, être calme, être tranquille. So the thing the first one says it's terrified, is calm, and is tranquil. Terrified, calm, and quiet. All right, now if I put a one-word answer, what happens? Orthographe. Exercise 2. Orthographe du son final. Complete les mots. Spelling of the sound U at the end. Complete the words. Va jusqu'à bout de la rue. Hein? What's a T? Go along bout de la rue. Oui, c'est ça, avec T à la fin. Il y a beaucoup, c'est P. Exactement. Tous ou toutes. Toutes mes amies, c'est plural. Tous mes amis. Oui, c'est ça. Regarde sous la table. I don't know. So what can we do? Sous la table. Sous. Look under the table. Sous with an S. I mean, at least it's better than just copying and pasting all the answers, right? Sous look under the table. Avant-dernière phrase de cet exercice. Non, je ne jouais pas de tout. Pas de tout. Non, je ne joue pas du tout. I don't play with everyone. Pas de tout. La première fois, jouer, pas. I don't play, le verbe jouer, la première personne singulière au présent. Pour tout dans l'expression, par de tout, vous avez proposé. Est l'expression idiomatique, pas de toutes, not at all. That was my other thought. Non, je ne pas joue, pas du tout. Cela semble clair. Tout est rendez-vous, c'est S. Oui, exactement. Ok, instructions. Terminer les phrases utilisées imparfait l'accord de l'adjectif. Finish the sentence, use the imperfect degree with the adjective. Oh. Finish the sentence. We ate at the Japanese restaurant last night. It was really very good. C'était vraiment très bon. L'année dernière, je suis allé en juillet dans le sud de la France. Trop chaud. It was. C'était vraiment très trop chaud. une excellente réponse. Elle correspond à performance ce qui est demandé. C'est bien l'exemplaire. J'étais vraiment très chaud. C'était vraiment très chaud. Très bien. All right, I got it right, I guess. I think the key here is like it's bite size, right? Instead of like when I see this my exercise, it's like it's way too much information. But this, it's like I get to read the whole thing. Like très bien, passant de la deuxième phrase. Hier, elles ont fait les magasins toute la journée. Yesterday, she was doing, what is that, doing? Les magasins, she was, what is this, shopping or something? Doing, working? Elle. So then the question is, elle, how do you say était? She was? Maybe it's the same as the other one. She was vraiment fatiguée hier. Elles ont. She's. They are. Okay, it's feminine. Plural. Elles ont. Elles ont fait le magasin. Votre réponse, elle était vraie. Utiliser conjugué être. Donc, comment correct être faisait? You gotta do it again? Jeez. Okay, elle. What did I say last time? Étaient. They were. And then this one has to also have a vraiment fatigué. There you are, right there. Nice. Quand j'avais 20 ans, when I was 20, I had rencontré un garçon très beau. Il était. I don't know how to do this. Était. Il était très beau. Ce week-end, okay, what is that? Ce week-end, Cécile n'a pas téléphoné pour mon anniversaire. J'étais parfait pour un garçon. J'étais, I am, I was so sad. J'étais si triste. Okay, I'm starting to get weak. Nous avons changé d'appartement trop près. Nous avons changé. It was. It's the same as the first one. J'ai été vraiment trop bruyant. Oh. Is it possible? Do we actually get back to the point where we're doing the whole notre ami n'a pas pu accepter notre invitation? Nous sommes. I don't know, we were so. We were so. He was. Il était. Okay, now I got a problem. Now he wants me to do it again. Elle était. Elle était. Okay, so this reminds me of some other pieces of software that are kind of centered around this idea of entering text into the box. Anyways, I finished it, so we'll catch you tomorrow.